Hello everyone and welcome to this session where we decode the recent notification from IIM Bangalore about their selection criteria in the year 2023. So what we understand in this session is how do you get a call from IIM Bangalore? What are the factors they look into? What is a weightage to your CAT score? How important is your 10th and 12th marks? How important is your graduation score? How is phase 2 different from phase 1? What is an important to VAT? What is important to your PI score? What is a weightage given to each one of them? How are the selection criteria in the admission notification in 2023 different from the selection criteria in the year 2022? What are the changes which are done this year? So this will give you a clear picture about on what basis will you get a call from IIM. So even sometimes you score a 98, 99 percentile and you don't get a call from IIM Bangalore and you're wondering what wrong you did. So now you will have a clear picture as to on what basis you get a call from IIM Bangalore. Okay, because they had made it clear in their recent notification that came on their website. So before we understand that, let's understand the flurry of memes, okay, that have circulated internet. Okay, why we have to see these memes? Because that will help us to understand this better. So the first meme that was there in 2022. So previously, this is what the students used to think with respect to the admission in IIM Bangalore. काश मैं भी academic strong रखता तो शायद IIM Bangalore से कॉल आ जाता. This tells you that IIM Bangalore stressed a lot on your academics. Okay, they are telling you that CAT score is important, but it is 50% important. I am checking what you did in the entrance exam. At the same time, I am checking what you did in your life. So 50% weightage, almost 50%, was given to 10th, 12th, and graduation marks. I am telling was given, which means there is some change, which I am telling you in the next part. And 50% weightage, the rest 50% was given to work experience and your CAT score. Okay, that is why you need to have a strong academics to get a call from IIM Bangalore. Okay, but that was previously. That was about 2022. This meme is about previous year admission. Okay, there's again one more meme. अगर हमें पता होता कि academics इतने important है तो पढ़ लेते यार बचपन में. Stressing on the fact that academics are really important to get a call from IIM Bangalore. This is one more meme. Again about the admissions in 2022. IIM Bangalore gives more weightage to 10th marks over 12th marks. So students who scored more in 12th over 10th, देखिए ये ठीक नहीं हो रहा है. So earlier, yes, you know, importance was given to your academics, but even in that, 10th marks were given more weightage over the 12th marks. So 20% weightage to your 10th marks and 10% weightage to your 12th marks. So if you scored more in 12th, you are at disadvantage. Okay, that again used to happen. These are all the memes for admissions in 2022. So what are the changes? You are writing CAT this year, so you are getting admissions in 2023. So what are the changes? First change, a happy meme. IIM Bangalore has stopped considering graduation percentage as a criteria for 2023 admissions. Okay, be happy. All those of you who are thinking, I don't have a good marks in my graduation, how will I get a call from IIM Bangalore? You should be happy now because they had stopped considering graduation marks as a criteria on which they will give you a call. The graduation marks has zero weightage. Okay, that is the most important update that you should know about the admission notification. What next? अब वक्त है. So किसका वक्त है अब? Student scoring equal in 10th and 12th. Okay, so earlier what was happening? More weightage was given to the student scoring in 10th as compared to 12th. Okay, now they have changed that. Equal weightage is given to the 10th as well as 12th marks. So earlier it was 20% to 10th and 10% to 12th. Right? That is where there was a differentiation. Now 15% weightage is given to both the 10th as well as the 12th mark. So if you are scoring equal in 10th and 12th, great. If you are scoring more in 10th, less in 12th, or more in 12th, less in 10th, doesn't matter, because there is an equal 15% weightage to both 10th as well as 12th marks. So that is one change that you can see here. Next, अब वक्त है. किसका वक्त है? People with work experience of 36 months looking at the IIM Bangalore selection criteria. So earlier, the weightage that was given to the work experience people was 8 points. Now it is increased to 10 points. Okay, that is where the people having work experience get an advantage. At the same time, why am I mentioning this 36 months? Why not 48 months? Why not 60 months? Why not 72 months? Is it not like more the work experience, more the points? No. Okay, the bar that is being set is at 36 months, which means if you have 36 months of work experience, you will get 10 points. That is the maximum. If you have 48, 60, 72, anything beyond 36, you still get only 10 points. Which means someone who has done 36 months of work experience, that's the ideal that will fit into this. At the same time, you can say someone who is having lesser number of work experience, like say 24, 12, obviously they are getting lesser than 10 points. Okay, that is quite understandable. We see the calculation of this in the next part, but currently these are the people who are saying ab waqt hai. So our next meme talks about gender diversity. Let's understand what is the meme given here. Now you have to take this meme jokingly. Okay, this is just for your better understanding. Okay, and see, I really like the meme there, so let's take this also. The boys who aspire for IIM Bangalore after looking at the weightage for gender diversity in 2023 admission. Now, as you know that IIM is filled with boys, and even in that, boys who are engineers. So to bring in diversity in IIMs, what they had done is, they had done two things. First, they have increased the cutoff for engineers. So for a normal candidate, if the cutoff for IIM Bangalore is 99.2, for the engineer it would be 99.7. Okay, so that they can bring the students from diverse crowd into your MBA at IIM Bangalore. At the same time, they had given certain more weightage to female candidate as compared to the male candidate, so that they can bring in more female candidate in the college. Okay, so this was happening last year as well, right? So what is so special about this year? The weightage that was given to the gender diversity in the previous year was 2 points, and now it is increased to 5 points. Okay, that is why you see such memes flooding for 2023 notification. Now after this, we come on to the cutoffs. Okay, what is the cutoff that is being given in the notification? So you can check this. I had put the link for this in the description of this video. You can check the PDF that is being given by the IIM Bangalore, and in that, this is the minimum cutoff that is being mentioned here. Okay, now that doesn't mean, see, as you can check it, VRC, they need a minimum cutoff of 80 percentile, DILR 75 percentile, QA quantitative aptitude 75 percentile. On an average 85 percentile. Does that mean that if you score 85, 75, 75, you will get a call from IIM Bangalore? No, this is minimum cutoff. You should get this to get qualified to get a call. If you get below this, you are not even qualified to get a call. So what is the minimum cutoff that will be required? As you can check it here, this would be the actual cutoff, 99.7 for an engineer and 99 for a non-engineer. Okay, that is what you can expect for a general category candidate. For a candidate belonging to OBC category with a non-criminal layer, 97 percentile, and as you can check it, these are the minimum sectional cutoff that you should satisfy in order to be eligible. Would be around 92 percentile. ST would be around again 92 percentile, and these are the sectional cutoff that you can see it here. For the PWT candidate, again it would be around 92 percentile. So 92, 97 and 99 is the actual cutoff that you can expect, and these are the minimum percentile that you should have in each of the section to be eligible for IIM Bangalore. So now to understand the selection criteria, the weightage to each of the points even better, let's take a case study. Okay, a case study where we'll see three students. Each one of them is having a different profile, different marks in CAT, a different 10th and 12th marks. And how will IIM Bangalore give weightage to them and give them a call? Okay, so that you understand where you stand. So instead of telling 10th mark so much of weightage, 12th mark so much of weightage, CAT mark so much of weightage this year as compared to the last year, let's understand this by a case study. Okay, so that you can fit yourself better in this case study and understand it better. What is the meaning of this weightage? So let's see this. These are three people here. One is Raj, one is Shweta, and one is Pratik. And these are their profile, as you can see here. Raj is having less marks in 10th and 12th, 60%. He's from CBSE board. But he's having a CAT score of 145, which is 100 percentile. Again, as you understand, there is a lot of difference between 99 and 100 percentile. 99 percentile would be around 100 to 98 marks, whereas your 100 percentile would be around 130, 140, or maybe 150. Okay, so there is a lot of difference there. So this is the first thing you should know before I compare them. He's a chartered accountant. Shweta CAT score 80, percentile 97, 10th 90, 12th 90, Karnataka board, and work experience of 24 months. And here is your Pratik, who is having CAT score of 98, which gives him 99 percentile, 10th 90, 12th 90, and he's from West Bengal board, and work experience of 36. So, okay, so how will they fit into the selection criteria of IIM Bangalore? Okay, what is the weightage that will be given to each one of them? So let's understand this. So this is the weightage that was given in the year 2022. Okay, because we have to understand what is the weightage given this year. So let's see the previous year and then compare it with this year so that we understand it better. CAT score was given 40% weightage, 10th 20%, 12th 10%. As I said, okay, the students having more marks in 10th had benefit previous year, not this year. Okay, this year, as you can check it, it's 15 and 15. So it's equally split. At the same time, earlier CAT score had a weightage of 40. Okay, now it is increased to 55%. So your CAT score is having more weightage now. So that's again a thing to be happy, because if you are working hard for CAT, CAT should be given more preference, right? So that's what they had done in this year. Gender diversity, earlier it was 2, now it is 5. We had seen this as well in the memes. Work experience, earlier it was 8 points, now you get around 10 points in the work experience. But what is interesting to notice is bachelor's, your graduation marks was given 20 points weightage, or you can say 20% weightage in 2022. Okay, but in 2023 admission, it does not exist. There's a 0% weightage given to your graduation marks. Again, that is what we saw it in the earlier part. So with this is not important now. Okay, this was just comparing so that we can understand 2023 better. Now, what is this weightage? What do you mean by 55%? What do you mean by 55 points weightage? So let's understand this even better. So this is for your Raj. Okay, Raj scored 100 percentile in exam, which means if I have to see how many points he will get from 55, he will get all the 55 points, right? He has the maximum marks in exam. Okay, now a disclaimer, this is not exactly how it happens. This is just an example so that you understand it better. Okay, more or less, this is how they figure it out. Okay, so that you also get an idea how they are figuring it out. What is the meaning of this weightage? But this is not, don't take this as a rule. Okay, this is how it will happen. But on this lines, okay, this is how they create the point. So that's what I'm telling you here. So he scored 100 percentile, which means he got all 55, right? The maximum points are 55. He got all the 55 points because he has maximum marks in the exam. Then it comes to 10. He has scored 60%. So he got minimum of this. He is not above 90. So he got, say, 3 points here. He got 60% in 12th as well. So he got what? He got 3 points here as well because he has minimum marks. Gender diversity, he gets a 0 because he's a male candidate. Work experience, he'll get a 8 to 10 year. Why? You will say that he doesn't has any work experience. You said we need work experience of 36 months to get 10 points, right? Yes, that's correct. But then, as you can check in the notification, they had said that if you had done some professional course, which is company secretary or chartered accountancy, that will be counted as a work experience. You will get the points for that professional course in the part of work experience. That is why they put here work experience slash professional course. So you can have any of the two. And professional course are just 2 or 3 which are mentioned in the notification. Okay, so he has done that chartered accountancy. So again, he gets a 8 to 10 points here, whatever it is, depending upon what they see in that. Okay, so he gets an 8 to 10 points here. Now calculate this. This is what now? 58, 61 plus 1, 69 points he gets out of 100. That is how they are calculating the score for it. Okay, I hope you got the idea about how do you get the points when it comes to selection. Now, if I compare this with some other candidate, okay, if I compare this with, let's say now Pratik here. So how will Pratik get its point? So he scored what, 99 percentile. Okay, that's not, again, not 100 percentile. So he did not score the maximum marks. So let's say they are considering to give him 40 points here out of 55. So he got 40 here, but he scored 90 in 10th and 12th. So he gets 15 marks here. He gets 15 marks here because whatever is required, he already has that. Gender diversity, he gets a 0 because he's a male candidate. A work experience, he has 36 months of work experience. Okay, so he will get all the 10 points. Right, so what is his total now? 40 plus 30, 70, 80. Okay, so he gets an add-in advantage over Raj. Raj scored 100 percentile. Okay, but still Pratik would have an advantage over Raj. Okay, that is why they say work experience and academics is given a strong preference. Or if I just take out work experience aside, academics is again of strong importance when it comes to the selection of IIM Bangalore. Okay, even when the graduation marks are taken out, there's still a 30% weightage to your 10th and 12th marks. Okay, that can make a difference here. Okay, but still there is a strong chance Raj can get a call. Okay, he can reach on to 70, 75. Okay, and still he has a chance which is as close as Pratik. In spite of having a bad academics, he can still get a call. Okay, because then IIM will see it in the phase 2. Okay, whether to eliminate him or not. So if you score 100 percentile, even if you have low ACATs, you can get a call. Okay, that is again mentioned in their notification, not directly but indirectly. Okay, that's what you have to understand in the last conclusion that they had given it there. So still, your Raj has a chance if he scores 100 percentile. But that's how you see how the point system is changing depending upon the weightage for academics. Now let's see the third candidate, which is your. She has scored 97 percentile. Okay, Shweta with 80 as a score. So she did not get 40. She got, say, let's say 35 here. Okay, in the CAT out of 55 points. 10th she has 90. So let's take 15 here. 12th she has 90. So again, let's take a 15 here. Gender diversity, she gets a 5 point here because she's a female candidate. Work experience 24 months. Now see, you get 10 points when you have a work experience of 36 months. But what if you have lesser than 36 months? More than 36 months, again 10 points. Lesser than 36 months, this is the formula that they have. This was in 2022 when they had 8 points for work experience. This is in 2023. Okay, so when you have 10 points for work experience. So whatever is your work experience, X. Okay, the X is in between 0 to 36. So whatever is the value, put it here. So I'll say 24 because Shweta has a work experience of 24 months. Now let's cut this. 12 2s are 24, 12 3s are 36, 10 into 2, 20 divided by 3, right? Which is what? 6 point something. Okay, which means she gets around 6 points out of 10 because she has a work experience of 24 months. So whatever work experience is your 18 months, 20 months, you put it there in the formula and you get how much of points you will get for the work experience. Now add all of them. Okay, what is this equal to? 35, 40, 70, 76. Okay, so more or less again Shweta will get a call because she has a good score overall when compared to all the factors. Again, that's how they give you a call. So don't just imagine I got a 99 percentile. Why am I not getting a call from IIM Bangalore? Because you have to see on what basis they are giving you a call. And they are telling that in the notification quite clearly. Okay, but you have to understand what points are being considered there. Okay, if I just take a Raj here, and if I say he gets a 6 point there and a 6 point there. Okay, or let's just 7 and then 7. Half of this. What would have then happened? This would have increased 4, 4, 8. This would have become what? 77. Again, he is as close as them. So if you have 60%, that becomes 75%, then again you have a stronger chance for that. Okay, but how will they exactly consider this? No one knows that. Okay, you have to fill a RTI form and get it known from IIM Bangalore. But for the time being, just understand this is how it goes. Okay, you cannot do anything with your graduation. Graduation is not there. 10th and 12th marks right now. You cannot do anything with your work experience as well. Okay, if you have worked, you have worked. If you are not, you are not. Okay, if you have a professional course, you have. If you don't have, you don't have. So what is there in your hand is CAT score. So you have to just focus on that right now. Now there is a further split to this 55. So you will get total 55 points if you score 100 percentile in your CAT. Okay, that is what we know. There is a further split to that. Okay, what is that now? See, they were giving more preference to DILR. So you get maximum points in DILR. You get minimum points in QA. And what comes in middle is your VRC. So you get 19 points in VRC. Okay, what is the meaning of this? Okay, how do you understand this? So let's say a person scored 99 percentile in QA. Or let's say a person scored 100 percentile in QA. Yeah, again, just an example. So how much of points will you get? 15 points. That's the maximum you can get in QA. But a person scored 100 percentile in DILR. How much of points will you get? 21. That's what you have to understand. Okay, so they are rewarding you more in DILR and VRC as compared to points. So you get the total 55. If someone is scoring 100 percentile, it's understood that he's scoring 100 in all the sections, so he gets 55. But then you have to understand the section as well. Okay, so some of you might say that I scored this 99 percentile, but did you score well in DILR and VRC, or you scored more in quant? So eventually you are just getting 15 points, and then you are getting here lesser. Okay, let's say you are getting here 15 and you are getting here 15. So overall it will not become 55. You will say that I scored 99 percentile, so I should get 55 points here, right? But what about your DILR and VRC section? Did you score maximum there so that to fetch the maximum points from it? Did that happen? That's what you have to understand. Okay, so where DILR and VRC is given more importance over QA. So now let's say IIM gives a call to all three of them, because IIM kept the criteria, IIM Bangalore kept the criteria that all those who score 75 points will get a call. Will get a call for the phase 2. Still you are not selected. Okay, understand, this was just for you to get a call from IIM Bangalore so that you can go there and give your interview. Interview will be part of phase 2. Written assessment test will be part of phase 2, and then you will get the final admission. So I am thought that, okay, I am giving call to everyone who scores 75 points. So Shweta scored 75. So did your Pratik scored 75. And so did, let's say, Raj also scored 75 because he scored more here. Okay, and he reached on to 75. Let's say this is not 3-3, this is 6-6. And Raj also reached on to 75. So all three got the call from IIM Bangalore. Now starts the phase 2. In the phase 2, the weightage to each of the category is different. Okay, let's understand that even better. That will be once you get the call. So now you are at IIM. Okay, you are in phase 2. Earlier, what was the weightage in 2022? So CAT score was given 25% weightage, 10th 10%, 10 point, 12th 5%, bachelor's 10, VAT score, PI score, work experience 10. Okay, 10, 30, PI score was the most important. Okay, 30% weightage there. And then the CAT score, which was 25% weightage. As you can see, the weightage was 40, became 25 in 2022. What is happening in 2023? This is not important for us, right? What is important for us is this. So as you can see, there is the same weightage for CAT. Okay, that is 25%. Okay, but as you can see it here, as I compare to this bachelor is being removed from here. So no graduation marks. They are again looking in the phase 2 as well. 10th, you have 10 points, 12th, 10 points, VAT score, 10 points, PI score. See, very, very important. Whatever you see in green is the most important thing here. One is your PI score, one is your CAT score. Okay, which means what? 40, 60 points are here only in this two. In your CAT score and PI score. And then the rest 10, 10, 10, 10 to each one of them. Okay, VAT does nothing but written assessment test. So you have to go to IIM. They will give you a topic. You have to write on that topic. And on the basis of that, they will judge your writing skills. They'll judge your thinking skills and they will give you points. Okay, so 10 points for that as well. And work experience, whatever was there, in the previous phase 1 as well, the same thing will be there in the phase 2 as well. Okay, so that's what you understand from this part. Now let's see what will happen with each one of us are candidate. Okay, how much will they score in each of this? So currently you should be having some idea about it, right? So if there is a 25% weightage, Raj has scored 100 percentile, so he should get all 25 points. But he has scored less in 10th and 12th, so let's consider he scored 6 here, 6 here. Okay, or 3, 4, 5, whatever. As I said, this is just a number. VAT score, he did well in writing. Okay, so say he scored 8 here. He did well with his PI as well. So say he scored 30 here because he was well presentable, he understood his personality and he presented himself well. So he scored 30 points there. Okay, he was able to justify why he scored less in his 10th and 12th. And why is he working so hard to score 100 percentile and get into IIM Bangalore? He was able to justify that in the interview. So they gave him good marks. Work experience, which he's a chartered accountant, as we know that. So for that professional course, he'll get 8 points. Okay, so what is the total that Raj has right now? Okay, let's do that. This is equal to 55 plus 8, that is equal to 63 plus 12, 75 plus 8. Okay, that is equal to what? 83. Raj gets the admission into IIM Bangalore. Right, so you don't have to worry much about the phase 1 because your CAT score doesn't really matter in phase 2. It only has 25% weightage. What really matters is your personal interview and VAT. This is where you can make a change. This is what Raj did it here. He scored here. You don't have control over your ACATS right now, right? Whatever it is, it is. You don't have control over your work experience unless you take a drop and take a work experience of 1 more year and apply it next year. But if you're writing it this year, you don't have control over these things. All that you have control over is your personal interview, your written ability test, okay, and your CAT score currently as well, okay, because you had not written CAT till now. You'll be writing it this November. But if you had written CAT, again, you don't have any control over that as well. Whatever is your score is your score. In the next phase, VAT and PI is where you have to excel to get the final admission into the college. What is happening with the next candidate now? Okay, let's think about now. I'm sure you can take the score out for Pratik as well. So 99 percentile. So let's say he scored a 15 here. Okay, 10th, he has good. So he scored 10 here. He scored 10 here. VAT, he was able to score, let's say 5. He is an engineer, does not have good writing skills. Okay, not judging it, but then let's take this as an example. Then in PI, he was not able to justify why is he taking finance after being a great mechanical engineering student. So let's say something happened in the interview. Okay, I'm just making up a story. So he was able to score only a 20 here. Work experience, yes, he has 36 months, so he gets a 10 points here. Okay, so how many did he score? 15 plus 5, 20, 20, 20. It becomes 40, 67. This 83. Okay, but if there is a tie, if they think that everyone who is above 80 will get the admission, okay, because the number of students they have called is more and the seats are less, then Pratik misses out on the seat at IIM Bangalore even after scoring a 99 percentile and having a good score in 10th and 12th. Okay, so even that can happen. You have to understand it from all the perspective. Okay, that's why I'm making up such stories so that you understand where you don't have to make a mistake, where you can excel, what is there in your hands. So this story should give you an idea. Let's come on to our next candidate, which is Shweta. So out of 25, she scored, let's say 10, okay, because she has 97 percentile. And in 10, she scored 90, so 10 years, so 10 year. Then gender diversity is not there in phase 2. Okay, so all those who are saying that, you know, this is the meme that we saw made up by some boys that girls are given preference here. That's not in the phase 2. That's only there to give you a call. Then they test you with your skills. So to get the final admission, it's not on your gender, it's on your skills. Okay, that's why gender diversity is not there as a weightage in phase 2. Okay, so understand this as well. So at score, let's say she was able to write well, so she scored 8 there. In PI, she was able to justify. She worked in a marketing firm and she wanted to do her MBA in marketing. So she was able to justify that quite clearly, why she wants to do an MBA. Okay, or she did a job in sales and now she wants to do marketing, right? So again, an ideal choice to go for an MBA. So she scored 30 in the PI. And work experience, she has what, 6 points, which we saw earlier, how she got that. So the same will be carried now. So how much of score is she getting? 30, 30, 60, 68 plus 6, 74. Right? Is it correct? Yeah, 68 plus 6, 74. Still, she won't get a call because we are thinking everyone above 80 gets a call. Okay, so that is how things can change suddenly. Okay, even if you score now, see, even if you score well in your VAT, even if you score well in your PI, everything is good. You have a good ACAT, yes, but you have a low CAT score. That changed everything. So if you are thinking low CAT score, still I can get into that, no. Okay, you have to be excel. Now you have to excel in other things. Okay, but this is not necessary again. Okay, maybe they will give admission to everyone who is above 72. How do you know that? You don't know, right? So that is again something not in your hands. But I'm just telling you on the basis of what and how they make those decisions. Okay, so this should give you a clear picture about how are the selection criteria decided for IIM Bangalore. So once you read that notification, you don't get a clear picture like, okay, what is this weightage? How are 10th and 12th marks given weightage? Okay, why is happening this to me? Even after scoring a 99 percentile, why am I not getting the admission? So you always have such questions, okay, because there is an ambiguity in understanding what is being given there. Okay, that's what I had taken in this part. And I hope now all of you have a better idea and a clear picture as to what will make you get admission into IIM Bangalore in the year 2023.